Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bobcats offense will have the football first, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Under fire. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Fair catch called for and made. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The lone back's got it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To throw, it's Sayin. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Tate. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Will took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Akron.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. Second sack of the day, and maybe Joey Bosa, Chase Young, and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that quarterback have to think, where is that guy? We better block him because he keeps hitting.
And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking for space, it's Peoples. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Under fire. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on on second and a long way to go. This time he's got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
They go to the ground, and there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Peoples. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the move, it's Peoples. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This is
getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Using his legs, it's Mathews. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To the air, it's Sayin. Grab near the sticks, it's Smith. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 17 to Liberty. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mathews. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Got his man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Going up top again. Gets away from one. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hendricks. And they're able to get him down. And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At the 20, he's got space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Bobcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
PAT unit on the field. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Ohio, 7.
Dangerous return man grabs it inside his 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action. The throw. Makes the grab on the left. The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that catch.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Donaldson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away. On the move is the 30.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Mathews. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Bobcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Find some fresh air. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Mathews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the back. And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Swings it out to the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. The Bobcats pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And they're able to make the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Fires on the move. Big guy smells it.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He wants to throw it. Now improvising. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Peoples. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Sayin. Gets open down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They kick it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, better look out. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the... it's a running room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.